Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Salvador Calderon gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off
into the box now, Adam Greenberg. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
First pitch, 136.
The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
Stepping in now, Chris Tan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Calderon has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And over that time, he's allowed exactly 1.5 base runners per inning. That's well above where you want to be in that category. Now the 1-0. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
They're not called table setters for nothing, Danny. 1-2 punch right there. Both on base, 1st and 3rd. We got problems.
Tough way to start the game on the mound right now. 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to start making some really good pitches.
At the plate now, Ryan Buckner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone.
And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Boy, that was a much-needed run right there, D-Roll. A long shutout yesterday, but they strike early in this one.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. From an offensive standpoint, you just want to get a run on the board, give your pitcher a chance to go out there and attack, have a little longer leash, and not worry so much.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Three and 0 now.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He loses him on ball four.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. At third, Sosa over at second. Castellanos is over at first with one away. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ready with the 2-1. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And another foul ball. The set and the 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 1-0. Chet Steadman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty D. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Steadman has tossed more than 170 innings today with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. The 2-2.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Barry Bonds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 64 home runs and more than 150 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Nipped the corner. 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. It remains 1-0. Back now from Truist Park, second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Chet Steadman. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 0-1 on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. And no one will track it down. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
To the plate now, Adam Greenberg, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good waste pitch. 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Tan. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Here's a look over to first. And he'll dive back in. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Runners off for second. Hops this one up. Ramirez has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Omar Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Omar Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
So stepping in, Christopher Stanley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That finds the zone, a called strike. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Thomas Getz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Braves go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So striding forward now, Ryan Buckner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Now at the plate, Sammy Sosa. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down. Ball, that's outside.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Nick Castellanos now reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner at second here with one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fouled off. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rodriguez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand one, but they lead it 1-0. Settling in now, Eric Drysdale. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Drysdale.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Is a slider taken for a ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Miguel McRae, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck.
Aye.
3-2.
3-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting in, the shortstop, Miguel McRae.
Striding into the box, Miguel McRae is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Into the box now, Salvador Calderon. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jason Kipnis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now to the plate, Jimmy Grimes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Set to deliver on 2-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
At the plate, Adam Greenberg. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
This one's down to third. Reined in to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping in, Chris Tan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Leading off the inning, Bryant Light, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Slider laid off for a ball.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
A bouncer up the middle. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Castellanos over to his right. 2 down. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Barry Bonds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Omar Rodriguez. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That's by him for strike one.
Ball, one strike.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is up with it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Digging in, Sammy Sosa, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, down.
One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 25 for him on the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chris Gallegos gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 38, Chris Gallegos.
Stepping in now, number 12. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's 3-0 Chicago. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Christopher Stanley, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Striding in once again, Thomas Getz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Too high, ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
At the plate, Eric Drysdale. First pitch coming. Here it is. 4-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-1 home. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sosa is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel McRae.
Now batting, Miguel McRae. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Robert Fitzgerald will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Robert Fitzgerald.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball right back to the mound, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. The Cubs are on top 3-0. Fernando Veras takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22, Fernando Vera.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Drysdale, and he makes the throw to first. Kipnis retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Ready once again, Jimmy Grimes. First pitch on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
In now, Chet Steadman, and they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Now in the box, Adam Greenberg. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with two away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Count is 2-1.
To first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. A toss behind the back. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bryant Light will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Now that's popped up. And no, they can't get there. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 2-1 home. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
The second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Barry Bonds, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Omar Rodriguez.
At the plate, Omar Rodriguez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Breezes him. A strikeout looking. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail in this one 3-0. Martin Bruntlett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Martin Bruntlett.
Digging in now, Chris Tan. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. He's running. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher has an elite arm. Well, when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
The 2-1 is a letter-high fastball swung on and missed. The 2-2, and it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
There's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the stretch. Popped him up. Drysdale moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Ramirez onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Julio Teheran gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Julio Teheran.
Leading off the inning, Christopher Stanley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Tehran offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Hey, last two pitches back to back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 39, Eric Drysdale.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Drysdale 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, action time.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
To the plate now, Miguel McRae, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies and
Drew
gentlemen,
Barksdale
your
will come on
attention,
now,
please.
and he'll slide into the
The
7
changes
spot in
for
the lineup
Atlanta.
following the double
Now pitching
switch.
and batting in the 7th
Sean
spot.
Ornelas
Number
is into the
34,
ball game as well, as he'll
Drew
slide into the pitcher spot,
Barksdale.
hitting 9th now on the
Now
double
pitching
switch.
and batting 9. Number 28.
Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis.
Ornelas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Ball.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kipnis is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready for another chance? Jimmy Grimes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. One out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses. Ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass
The
right
pitcher,
there.
number 49,
He was tempted with some
Julio
really good pitches, but he stayed
Teheran.
disciplined and drew the walk.
Your
Pete
attention,
Armstrong
please.
will grab a bat and
He's
hit
hitting
for the
for
pitcher
Cubs.
here.
Number 4, Pete Armstrong.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you
Now
expect
batting.
to see a lot of pitches
The
down to the
fielder.
zone. So I think that
Adam
pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Adam Greenberg, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 1-1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out with the man at first. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Cubs strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ronnie Wickert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Into the box, Sean Ornelas, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 18.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Bryant Light. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the forkball. He's behind in the count now, 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Screwball, but he lays off, and now the count evens at 2-2. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and they're at 2 down.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Barry Bonds, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. One left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. Theodore Koo enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Theodore Koo.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Chris Tan. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. McCray is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
A ball and a strike now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Shot towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back in. At the plate, number 12. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Here's a pop-up now.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Thomas Nicholas is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Omar Rodriguez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Greenberg is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in once again, Christopher Stanley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Nicholas has racked up over 70 innings on the mound, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up. Buckner is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 33, Thomas Getz.
Stepping into the box, Thomas Getz. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Final strike for the Braves. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Doug Taylor will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Taylor.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 23 homers and 85 driven in. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3 and 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Chicago Cubs win their 118th decision of the year, best in the division. Chet Steadman records his 18th win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Salvador Calderon is slapped with his 15th loss of the season. Thomas Nicholas closes the door for the save, his 61st of the season, best in the league. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors.